Alright, I got some more scoop action coming on up. 1K NLO8. Really silly game. Oh, but I gotta make my way through these BCP poker replays. Almost done Scoop 2022. I had to get the silly old game of NLO8 in there. What are we looking for here? We're looking for a high card with a low card, and we're just going all in. Oh, I freaking love it. Oh, it's just so silly though. So the ace-6-3-4, do we just jam? Like, what the hell do we do? Okay, Cinco just goes for the min raise. Kings come along in the small blind. Excuse me, just had an apple. Got the hiccups. Okay, we move along. A pair of aces for Cinco is good. Might have had two pair, I don't know. So what are we looking at here? So we got Penguin coming in at 22 bigs. Mambiel, fun name there, Mambiel. 108 bigs. Mari, I've seen you before. I remember you. 27 bigs. Fabio, 87. Perry M. Jemson, 33 bigs. Zombo with 54. And then Cinco hanging in there with 36. What do we got going on here? This looks like a bluff. Repping the old aces. The queens. Maybe even kings. Even though we don't have a king, we don't block it. It's whatever. I think the other two had no pairs, so they find folds. We see an open from Cinco. Alrighty, so we see a lot of jams with ace deuce. Perry M. Jemson has the aces with the deuce. That seems like it's the nutted hand. If we're suited, it's even better. If we're double suited, it's even better. I wonder what's going on here. Fabio with the ace-8 low draw, but has 3 strong high cards. Going for the raise. Taking it down. Ambio, fold in, moving along. Ace, King, Jack, Queen, that's cool for Zombo. 10, 5, 7, 4. That's not super cool for Cinco. Who knows what to do here? They fold. Penguin with a strong ace, queen, 7, 3. The ace ain't suited, but we're gonna get this in. King on the flop is good. That'll be the it for Penguin. No, I kind of want a Penguin to hang in here, but they call it off there with a strong ace, whatever, 3. Stupid low bullshit going on. Mari taking the ace 3-7. Queen. Ripping it in. Oh, how silly things get. Aces with a 3. And the suit. Pretty strong hand here for Cinco. Fabio with king 6-3 deuce no suit. Who the heck knows what to do? We go to a flop and flop a pair of kings with a 2-pair draw. 7 is not the card we wanted. That's not the 2-pair we're looking for. Fabio drawing just to a king. Queen on the river. This will go check, I suppose. Cinco, do we go for value with aces? Could we get called by king, queen? King 10? 10 queen, maybe? Maybe king 6? Maybe king 6 will call us. Alrighty, Roo. Nice thin value bet by Cinco. Ace, jack, king 8. Mambo will raise this up. Mari with a double suited something, but they have to let that go on the button. They would have flopped pretty darn well. Instead here we got Mamble with the low. Perry with a better low. 3 on the river. What the heck's going on? That would have been 3/4 pot for Perry, I think. Wouldn't have been a bad deal for them to get a call. 3, 5, 4, 6 gets through. King 5, 7. Stupid low. Interesting high. Ooh, ace deuce so strong we can just raise it up here. Even if we got 3 deuces. Putting the pressure on the shorter stacks. Perry me Jensen. What do we got going on here, Perry? A diamond draw. No low draw. No straight draw. A pair of fives. Pure fives is good here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Fabio turn their pair of twos into a bluff. We'll see a quick fold by Perry. Nice little raise there on the river from Fabio. Perry me Jensen. Ace king king 10. One suit gets through. How boring. 6-5 3 deuce from Fabio raising up under the gun. Bam ba down 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 getting it through. How exciting. Ace queen jack 4 Mamble on the button raising it up. Fabio with an interesting ace queen 10-6 in the big blind, but they just say not doing good here. They were completely dominated on the high and the low. And then queen 9-10 3 with 2 suits. We'll take a stab on the 3 flush board. Mamble didn't have any of those spades. They had a pair. Ace queen 7-9. Mamble will raise it on up. And they're gonna get it on through. Alrighty, Roo. Fabio with an ace and a deuce. Hard not to raise the ace deucey. It's suited. Queen 6-5-9 in the big blind. Thinking about defending. It says nah. Let's find ourselves with an ace and a 5 in the small blind. 5-6-7-8 for Perry me Jensen just folds. Boop a doo 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 doo. Limp pot, jack high board. Pair of jacks for Cinco. Picks up a stupid low draw. Pair of 9s for Mamble with a straight draw and flush draw. Does just find the fold. What a silly game. Ace 3 queen 8. Perry me Jensen facing a raise from the ace deuce. No surprise there. Ace deuce is always all in all the time. Do Zombo. Ace jack 6-5. I like to see aggression, so let's play it aggressively. Flopping a pair of 5s, blocking the 2 pairs. No club though, so Zombo says I'm not gonna do this. I'm not about this life until the turn when the club's complete. Wow. Cinco with an interesting ace jack 3-4. No suit. He does find the raise. King queen 10-6 for Mari in the tank for a second, but folds. Is that a Van Gogh picture? Van Gogh? Am I pronouncing his name right? Van Gogh? Van Gogh? It's a very pretty painting I've seen before. That's a full house. Perry me Jensen. Cinco needs just a jack. The 3 or a 4 would be dirty, but he's already got a straight. And the low. Oh, I forgot about the fucking low. Oh, God. I thought Cinco was just dead. He had the nut low with 3-4. With the straight. With the full house outs to a jack. Do-ka-do-do. Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. I wonder if Perry Jensen had a redraw to the low. I didn't quite see. What did he have? Ace 5? I don't think so. Zombo, ace queen, or ace king 7-4. Did he use an all-in size? I don't want to back up. We'll just move along and pay attention next time. Ace jack 10-3. All of the same suit. It's pretty shitty. We're getting it through. Do-ka-do-do. Perry me Jensen with jack 10-7-6 double suited. Let's it go. I suppose we're a short stack and it's not ace deuce. That's no ace deuce over there. Ace king 10-2. Would have liked to see a flop. Double suited and everything. But Senko will get another chance here. Ace 3 is no ace deuce. But the 4 is a nice backup card to have. So in case the 3 comes on the board, you still have a pretty strong low draw. And you're double suited and you got ace king, so it's like, get it on in there. Fabio for 30 bigs. This stuff is silly, eh? Let's just jam. Senko says 40 bigs, whatever, I don't give a shit. We're all in. Zombo getting a walk. Love to see it. Might hear from Mari. Yep, they're just gonna take the ace jack 8-7. Double suited. Parry me Jensen. Ace 10-9-4 with a suit, getting it through. Do. Senko with a double suited bullshit hand. They just find the fold. Mari gets a walk. Haven't seen too much of that. Mamble has not let them have an easy show. Zombo A644. Oh, Zombo, I heart zombies. We're making a flush draw and the straight draw. Nope. 6-4 is not a straight draw. Doesn't matter. I didn't even look at what Fabio had. I just was struggling to count cards. Aces for Mari, we just rip. Interesting. Ace 10-2. They're drawing low. Oh, does he make 2 pair? Nope. Interesting stuff. I was surprised to see a raise all in, because I was like, aren't you just pricing out all this other bullshit? But then I guess if you got the nut low draw, Parry Me Jensen says we're gonna go up for it. A6-7-5. Mari thought about it for a second, but they said no thank you. Look how beautiful the clubs and hearts are. As they're interconnected. Senko with king 8-3-3 in the big blind, getting a fair price to go to a flop. Gonna be difficult. So Senko says, I'll just save my chips. 44 big blinds. Yeah-oh. We're in a weird spot. Because again, like in this silly game, we see a lot of ace deuce just getting it in. Parry Me Jensen with ace king jack 5. The king suited. That's got to be worth something. We will just see a walk. Ace queen 7-3. The ace is suited. Parry Me Jensen. Let's go with it. We'll just use an interesting sizing. Senko with aces, no low. What do we do here in this silly game? Oh, we're still going with it. Okay. So Parry Me Jensen making 2 pair. Oh, the 2 pairs counterfeit. But there's a low. Oh, this game's so silly. Chop it up. Moving along. Mari with a nuts. Ace deuce. Chose to jam before. Okay, so we're starting to use the min raise now. Now that he's got some chips. Mari was on the short stack for so long. We unfortunately didn't get to see them in too many pots, so we don't know what they're going to do. Ace deuce. Go for the min raise again. Alrighty. Zombo with an ace and a deuce. We're going to a flop though. No low draw. What's going on? Mari's got nothing. Ace jack. Drawing to a king. Hopefully Mari finds a way to win this pot. That'll do. That'll do. Very, very small bet on the turn. Mari right back in there. Ace king jack 5. Aces for Senko. Could see a jam. There's the all in. The ace is suited for Mari. Blocking aces, blocking kings. I don't know if you want to do it. If he had ace deuce, we'll see that go all in. If it was double suited, I think we see it go all in. But what do I know? This is NLO8. I don't know nothing. Maybe in this situation, we just want to be first to go all in and we don't want to call it off. With Parry Me Jensen being such a short stack. So it might almost be an all in or fold situation for everybody. We'll see if that's not true. We'll see how far off that is from the truth. Like, what does Mari do here? Just fold? Not quite gonna tell us what's going on. Mari passes on an interesting something. Fabio with a weird low. Deuce 5. They just find the fold. So we've only seen folding going on. It might just be an all-in or fold situation. Okay, Fabio will say no. My button, I'll still just attack it. Flopping a straight draw. Let me attack it. 6-7 doesn't make a straight. 6-3 makes a straight. Checking it back. 5 on the river. We'll see a bet with the low. Zombo will take half the pot. Parry with aces and a low. Not much doing for the other players. Senkel thinking about calling it off. They got the 6-4 low. It's not good. 6 and a 4 is no good. Parry me, Jensen. We'll get the full double up there. Wow. Wasn't expecting that call off there. Ace 3, 8, 8. So now that whole jamming or folding situation is gone again. As we lost our shorty. Or the shorty doubled up, my bad. If we had lost the shorty, or if the shorty doubles up, the situation will disappear. But I suppose we're going to see it again when somebody does become that short stack. Do. Mamble getting right back in there. Jack, 5, 6. I think with a suit. Something could happen here. We see a limp from Fabio. All in from Perry. Okay. Alright. So nothing too exciting. Mambo with the 6-4-3 deuce with a suit. We'll take that down pre. Fabio just jamming. Okay, are we back to the jamming bullshit already? We got an ace and a low. Ace, queen, 10, 8. Looks strong, but there's no suit. And it's not that strong, I guess. The ace, 8 low is no good. Do. Parry me, Jensen. Ace, jack, 4, 3. Looks like they're going to get this through here. No action. Moving along. King's not so strong in this game. Maybe blind on blind things are a little bit different. Under the gun doesn't look so strong. 7-6-5-3 double suited for Mari. Just finding the fold. Mamble does have the nut low draw here. With a club draw, with the old straight draws. Fabio with aces. Cinco with double suited 7-7-3-3. That's pretty cool. Pretty shit hand, but whatever. What do we do here with 44 bigs? Oh, all in. Good luck calling. Call it off with your ace deuce. I don't think you can take such a huge it's just, how do you call off in Mamble's shoes for the 40 more big blinds when you'd only have like 14 remaining? That puts you in last place as Cinco wakes up with aces. The deuce is there too. It's the nuts. Don't do it, Zombo. Does just find the fold. Boop-a-doo, doo-ka-doo-doo-doo. A walk and a walk. More walk in. You know what? Mamble's got the ace deuce. That's the nuts. We'll make it 3x. Mari's ace isn't suited, but we're gonna get this in anyways. 10s, that'll do. Mari with full double up. Super interesting. I don't know why the hell we're getting this in. It's not that it's bad. It's like equities run so close. It's just like... I think Mambo got it in there slightly ahead. Mari making 3 of a kind. Good time to run good. Picking up an ace and a deuce. Jacks come along and they're flopping a set. Mari still got outs, backdoor, low draw, and he makes a flush on the turn. So, oh, his flush is dead. Ooh, my bad. No, his flush isn't dead. He's got the 2 straight flush outs. Could you imagine if that came in on the river? After I said his flush is dead. Oh, we do see an all-in. Okay, Mari's got the nut low. Fabio with the jack high flush. And the deuce 7 for the low as well, but he's gonna eventually make the call for the high. Do 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 do. What's going on here? Not much of anything. Blind on blind. King 10 7 4. Fabio's got the bigger stack. We've seen some raising from the small blind. He's gone 3x sizing. We'll just get Perry Me Jensen to fold. King 6-3 deuce. Limping it in. Very quick check from Zombo, who makes a pair of 8s, but they just fold. Aggression from Perry Me Jensen gets the job done. Ace and a deuce. Isn't this a jam? Our ace is suited. We're playing call. Okay. Alrighty. We got a couple of shorties, so we'll let them bust before ourselves. So Fabio has the nut low draw. No flush draw. He's got a lot of low cards, so that's not great. Picks up a straight draw to the 8. Well, that 8 will do for them. Making the straight, making the nut low. Perry Me Jensen with 2 pair. Weird spot. Perry Me Jensen does fold. Nicely done. Was getting absolutely nothing from that pot. No 25% or nothing. Pair of aces. And now 2 pair. But Mamble's betting out almost pot here. He's going to put Perry in a pickle. Mamble blocking the flush. Just gets the job done. That wasn't looking like Mamble's pot, but it was. As Senko rips in the ace jack queen 4 or 3 double suited. Something like this. What's going on? Ace and a deuce in the big blind. Ace and a deuce in the cutoff. Double suited for Mamble. Ace king queen 2 with the king being suited for Perry. But the clubs are dominated. Mamble calls it off. Ace king on the flop. Low? Does he get there? Oh, frick. Are you for real, Poker Stars? Oh, this game is ridiculous. King jack 5-3 double suited, rips it in. Wowie. Queen 8-5 deuce for Perry, double suited will fold in the on the button. And Senko double suited something. We'll just jam it on in and Mamble folds queens, cause this game is so ridiculous. So like, what the hell? I suppose like queens aren't necessarily getting it in great. But this game is funny. Acey deucey, we're all in. Aces and jacks or an ace and a jacks. Ace with pair of jacks. No low draw has to fold. Wow, that acey deucey. Perry Me Jensen folds an ace and a deuce? What? Does he know what game we're playing? We're playing the ace deuce game. Ace deuce queen. I don't know if he had a suit or not, so maybe it becomes not a maybe it becomes less appealing. And maybe it's also because of the situation with Zombo being there slightly shorter. Perry Me Jensen with the flush draw, making the flush on the turn. No lows out there. Mari blocking the straight and flush. Will 7 deuce be able to call down? Jack on the river. don't know if nines fire away. Why not though? No, Mari checks down. Why not though? Because maybe you want to preserve your chips. Maybe it's just reasonable to do that. Oh, 5-4-3 double suited. 6-5-4-3 I mean, for Fabio, took it down pre. Nines and jacks hit the muck for parry. Pair of threes for Fabio with the ace. Oh, this game is just so silly. But I mean, it makes sense, right? Because there's a high and low. Half of the pot goes to the high hand, half of the pot goes to the low hand. So it makes a lot of sense. If you got a pretty damn good low hand, go with it. Senko with an ace, king, 6 deuce. Will put them all in. Putting Zombo all in. He's gonna need some low cards. Uh-oh. No low cards for Zombo. So pretty well all the pots have had high and low hands. Not this time round. Zombo unfortunately busts on out in 6th place. Ace, king, king, 6, all in. Alright, I was not expecting that. I was expecting raises and we're going to go to flops, but maybe because equities run pretty darn close, we just want to put it all in. What does Perry do with queens? No low draw, double suited. Facing kings and 6s, double suited. Jam and take it. Senkel up to 38 bigs, not too far behind Fabio, and they're playing nice and aggressive, taking all the spots. I mean, it's just going to take one spot where they jam and somebody's got a nice hand for them to hit the bin. Ace, ace, queen, 3, all in. Taking it down for Mari. Mari with ace, jack, 4-3, raising it. From the button, a min raise. Getting it through. Mamble with an ace and a deuce. All in. Oh yeah. Ace and a deuce. Do. Double suited something for Fabio. Off the big stack, I suppose. Makes some sense. Single with aces will just jam for about 30 bigs. 30 to 40 bigs. Somewhere in there. Ace and a deuce for Mamble. They'll jam from the small blind and get it through, of course. It will be interesting to see what eventually calls off. Will it just be aces with a deuce? Ace, deuce, king 10. Just an all in for like 40 big blinds. This stuff is ridiculous. Ace, king 7, 3. For Mamble, gets through. Ace 3 for Mari. No, we're not opening it. Uh-oh, Fabio's in a bad spot here. They do have a pair of 4s, but what does that matter? Senko just folds the slightly better something. Maybe it wasn't slightly better. It looked better, but it wasn't better. Oh, what do you know, an all in? It will be kind of fun when they do eventually get it all in. Try to look at what they got. Be difficult to keep up. Mamble could jam this. Doesn't play all in with the ace king 6-9 with a suit. Fabio's gonna sniff weakness. I've got ace with a suit and the 3 deuce. Pretty damn strong low draw. Before the flop anyways. Not what you're expecting to see with the ace deuce. Not what you're hoping to see either. Ace queen 7-9. Parry me, Jensen finds the fold with the 2-pair draw. Was behind Mari's 2-pair. Mamble with the ace deuce, but a deuce on the flop, that's no fun, but they got ace 3. Sorry, I had to do that. What the fuck? What does he make, a straight? Ace on the river, 5-3 makes a straight and the nut low. Is there no low? No, Mario wins with the low. Yeah, that's just nut. That's a darn shame for Mamble. They had a huge stack at one point. Didn't they? Pretty sure. Three pair for Sankel. Nothing doing for Murray. A little bit of a low draw, but 4-6 doesn't seem like it's too much fun, as Perry Jensen has aces and jacks. I don't see any aces and deuces, so we're gonna see some folds. Fabio's been nice and aggressive, but they're gonna pass on the situation this time from the small blind. Ace King 5-5 looks like a raise. Murray in first place with the ace deuce will come along, flopping the nut low. Fabio also has a low, blocking the straights very well. A deuce is just horrific for Murray. Oh no. Isn't it horrific? Yeah, no, they just have to fold. And then nut low there is just like locked up to get half the pot. Deuce says no more. That was rude. Aces versus ace deuce. Oh, do we just get this in? Or if we have to fold aces, this game's too silly. That's a huge pot going Murray's way. Making the low as a deuce was on the board. That pretty well ruined Fabio's hand. And they're now all in. They had 40 big blinds. Oh no, and now we're all in with queen 6, 3 deuce. There's a chance. It'll be hard to scoop the pot, but he's got a chance here. Heart 5? Does that do the job? Nope, he's just dead. What in the world? This game is so difficult to read. Don't know what the hell happened there. Ace King 9-6, all in. Taking it down pre. Not too bad of a situation for Sankel. Ace 8, 10, 7, getting it in. Queen high flop, but the low comes in. But the low doesn't matter because it's good for Perry. He's got the ace 4 versus the ace 7. King king for Murray. Jack 8 means no low, so they're going to try to limp it in here. Perry makes a low. Now he's got 2 pair. Very sneaky 2 pair. 9 on the river changes nothing. Perry's getting the whole pot. I don't even know if he's got a low anymore. This game, it's silly. I'll say it for the 15th time. King 7 deuce deuce. Sankel says no way, this is shit. Let's see another hand dealer. 4 deuce queen 10 dealer? Are you serious? In the muck. Queen 10 3, that's no good. But you know what? Murray's got the huge stack. Murray says let's bump it up. Murray says if you want to play, you better jam over this, you silly fool. I wonder if he's going to do that with every hand. Or do at a certain point do queens become pretty good with a low draw? Can we get kings to fold with the low draw? Perry has the slightly better low draw, and kings with the worst low draw have to fold. This is a ridiculous game. Sankel with an ace and a deuce is all in. No surprise there. Aces with a shitty low, but they're double suited. Ace king 5 with a queen. Oh, he's flopping a flush. Is the low coming in? The low comes in for Sankel. Jack 10 8 7, probably not as strong in this game. Jack 8 7 3 says I'll take the walk, thank you very much. King Jack 10 queen, again not super strong in this game, but Perry folds. King Jack 6 or something stupid. Kings with a low, we'll get it in. 10 9 7 6, double suited has to fold. I hate this game. Oh, I can't wait for the PLO tourney. Oh, the lows are so freaking ridiculous. Ace deuce 8 6, ace deuce, or ripping it in. Sankel can't call it off there. Ace and a 4. Let's rip it in, buddy. All in, dealer. 7 10 3 3, double suited in the muck. 3 deuce for single. Not quite good enough with a pair of twos. And then the king just super disconnected. I wonder what we do with like 2, 3, 3, 4 double suited. Seems pretty strong. But like not short stacked, you know? Like it feels like maybe around like 30 or 40 big blinds that hand becomes a little bit weaker. If you can play post flop, it's probably pretty strong. But I bet it's equity. I don't know. I don't know what the equities run like in this game. But obviously ace deuce is the nuts. Senkel, all in, buddy. You got the nizzles. King 9 4 3, thinking it over. This would be big if he ever calls it off, or whenever the call off does come in. Near. Pair of fours. Just gonna hit the muck for Murray. Boop-a-doo. 5 deuce 8 9 with 1 suit and the muck. Move along. Kings for Perry. Looks like they'll get this one through. Mari thought about it for 2 seconds. Not even. Was really just looking for the fold button. Had to wiggle the mouse around to wake it up. Boop-a-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Kings. No low for Perry, but we got 20 bigs. Let's just get this in. King 10 4 deuce with a suit in the muck. Waiting for some coolers. I gotta say, heads up in this silly game. I suppose we would see a lot of all-in pre compared to no limit hold'em. And what do I don't know what to say about the calling it off. Like, I wonder if ace deuce is just as strong as calling it off as it is getting it in. Or like it might depend more. Ace 3 4 10. Okay. So this kind of answers that question. The low doesn't get there. No pair for Senkel. And that's the show for Senkel. I don't remember what they came in at, but I think there was a little bit of a middling shorter stack. Seems to me like they've done a good job of just kind of battling and hanging out. A little bit of both, taking their turns when the opportunities present themselves. Perry blocking the straight, picking up a flush draw. Mari says, I'm blocking the straight too. Bets and takes it. Oh boy, this silly game. And now we're heads up, are you serious? 6-7 with a straight draw, no flush draw for nobody. Perry blocks the flush. Gonna be hard to call with the 6-7, but he still makes the call. Wow. Oh, he's got a low, doesn't he? This game is so fucking ridiculous. Oh. There's always lows out there when I don't see it. And I'm like, well, what in the hell is he calling for? And it's like, well, he's gonna get half the pot back. Oh, no. Or at least like you're hoping to get half the pot back. You might get a quarter of it back. Boo, top 2 versus bottom 2 for Perry. Hopefully they slow down. They might make a low. They do have the low draw and the heart draw. Are we getting this in? Holy fuck, that's an all-in. Equities run close. He might have just priced him out of it. Oof. Dang, what a nice play by Mari. Just says, I know you might have high equity here. You don't get to see the river, though. Not too often do you see that, because like in No Limit Hold'em, you don't want to price your opponent out like that. In this funny game, it's like, yeah, I don't care how much equity you have. Fold. Perry meet Jensen. Long way to go, but still, Murray doesn't have like 300 big blinds, so Perry meet Jensen can fight back, and he's gonna pick up a pot, 200k. Each one matters. Oh, it's just a freaking limped pot. Check down. Are you serious? Oh, he's got a nice draw here. Open-ended straight draw. Comes on in with the nut low. Oh, and he's got the backup nut flush draw versus Mari's 10 high flush draw. Ooh, wee wah. 3 on the river. Uh-oh. Does that change up the nuts? Is Mari getting half of this? Oh, this game is so silly. He doesn't have 6-7, but Perry's all in. And then Mari has to fold. I suppose Mari was bluffing there, blocking the straight. Do. And then once Perry jammed, he priced him on out of the pot. So very interesting. We're seeing a lot of crazy aggression. And the aggression actually isn't all that crazy. It makes a lot of sense. Boop-a-doo-boop-boo. Limping on in Perry. Mari says, okay. Jack 7 flop. No pair for Perry. No problem though. A boat versus 3 of a kind. Oh. An 8, a 6, a 4, a king. That's what Perry needs. There's no low draw out there, and ace won't do it. I wonder if Perry can find the fold. It's not a huge bet. You might expect a boat to go bigger, but Perry can still find the fold. Nicely done. You're not losing to too many things. King 10, ace king, pocket 10s, of course. I mean, he's losing to more than that, but it's like what I believe Mari to be repping. Nonetheless, Perry makes a nice fold. I wonder how easy it is to bluff heads up. Mari making 3 of a kind. What's going on there for Perry? 2 pair, queens and 6s, blocking the full houses. Let's see a jam. This is Perry's pot. Go all in. You got the 10 of diamonds. There it is. Perry finds the jam. Hooey wee wah. What do we do here with a pair or a 3 of a kind? If Mari finds the call, does he have the low as well? No, there's no low. The bluff for Perry gets through, so the battle will continue. Just under 30 bigs. A flush draw for Perry. What's he got? A pair of 7s? Board pairs on the turn. Open-ended straight draw as well for Perry. Pretty good low draw, the 4-3. Do. Ace 3, queen 5. Ace 8, 4 deuce. What are we flopping here? Straight draw with a pair. 8 on the turn, or 9 on the turn, that's not it. Perry has got 5 and an ace. Nope. Just a pair of 3s. Blocking the nut flush draw. Oh, we got a couple of low draws or bullshit. Oh, and does he win with frickin' pair of 3s? Pair of 3s win the high pot for 3.8 million chips. Holy shit. I suppose Perry also had a good low draw, and he was not expecting to win with the 3s. But Mari just had the low. Anyways, Mari with a very strong ace 4 deuce 3. And then we got aces for Perry with the low as well. This is ridiculous. Surely he calls it off here. We're heads up. Are you just going to see aces all the time? I don't fucking know. This is for the W. He does find the call. Low? Diamond? What's going on here? Aces just holds the whole dang thing. Damn. Equities probably run pretty close there. I would like to know what the percentage is. I won't do any Googling right now, but maybe at one point I'll find out. Aces for Perry, queens for Mari. Mari's got a no low, just the queen. Ah, shit. And Mari busting second. Perry gets the W. Single and third. Interesting stuff. So Fabio coming in with the big stack. Mambo with the big stack. Mari and Perry, they were not expected to get the W. I think Like, look at it. Aren't they just supposed to wait and hang out for a while? Mari did do a great job of hanging out. Wow, what the fuck? Perry eventually gets the W after a huge pot. This one right here, the ace, queen 8. Mari says, oh, I've just got the nut low draw. I've got diamonds as backup. I've got 2 pairs as backup. Straights as backup. Come on, let's get there one time. Queen on the flop, that's no good. Deuce of diamonds is a beautiful card. Any 5, 2, 3, 4, ace, 7, 8, diamond. Oh my lord, all those outs for Mari. Some of them are only half the pot, but I mean, some of them are 2 pair outs. Like, it was ridiculous. What a huge pot. It's kind of a damn shame that that's how this kind of goes down. We just wait for this sort of situation where somebody's got a crazy good low draw, somebody's got aces with a low draw, and then you get it all in. Anyways, nicely done, Perry. I say nicely done. I don't know what's nice and what's not nice, but it seemed like a good game.